this video, we're going to talk all about PlannerKate stickers, why I love them, how to shop the site, and how to use PlannerKate stickers functionally just to help you simplify your planning routine. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I post functional planning videos on my channel. If you're like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be right back. If you have been watching planning videos on YouTube or been checking out the planner community on Instagram, then you are certain to be aware of PlannerKate. Most likely though, you have seen all of PlannerKate's beautiful decorative stickers and designs for decorating your planner. I just kind of wanted to focus on how PlannerKate stickers are also very functional and usable for someone who doesn't do a lot of decorating or might get overwhelmed with a lot of decorating or just isn't ready to get into the whole hobby of decorating your planner yet. I definitely am not a decorative planner. I do love cute stickers, and sometimes I use, decorative elements like clip art and washi, and sometimes I even try to decorate my whole layout. When I do that, it usually doesn't end up working, mostly because I just don't have the practice, but also because that's just not how planning works for me. And I just wanted to make sure to kind of go over how you can still use these fun stickers and get that like dopamine hit or whatever that you get when you play with stickers, but still use them functionally and still use them in a way that simplifies your planning and not let it get like overly stressful trying to make it look just right and perfect. So basically, my philosophy with planner stickers is that they are mostly tools for like efficiency and consistency and not just for decorating. If you are a decorative planner and you love decorating your planner and using all the stickers and all the washi and everything, please don't take this video as a challenge or an offense to how you do it. It's just simply how I do it, and I know that there are others like me out there who just need that inspiration. Your planner that's covered in decorative stickers is still beautiful and awesome, and I love looking at them myself. I love watching those videos on YouTube, but just for me personally and how I plan and how I need to organize my life, the more functional side of it is what I wanted to talk about today. Okay, so I want to hop over to the website and just kind of show you exactly how to navigate it to find functional stickers. The site, there's so many options at PlannerKate, and so it can get overwhelming when you're looking for just the right thing, not only for the specific type of planner you have, but also just what you're looking for in general. So I want to go ahead and show you how I shop when I get on PlannerKate, and then hopefully that'll help you to kind of, figure out exactly what it is you're looking for and just kind of give you some tips on how to shop there. Okay, so here we are on the PlannerKate website. To get here, you can either type in plannerkate.com or you can use the link in my description, which is an affiliate link, and it doesn't change anything for you as far as your shopping experience, but it does really help me earn some commission that I can use to buy more stickers to show you. So, okay, so let's just kind of take a quick overview of the site. This is the computer version of the website. I am in the Chrome browser, and that's what I'm going to be showing you. So I also will insert a little image of what it looks like on your mobile, because there are some slightly different things, but most of it is the same. I'm just going to show you what's different. And then after that, everything that I say about the computer version of the website is basically the same thing. When you first get to the site, I recommend always making sure you're signed in. So right now I am signed in, and I know that because it says my account right here. If I was not signed in, it would say, instead of my account, it would say sign in. So if you see where it says sign in, go ahead and click on that or tap that and sign in. Create an account if you don't have one. But the reason you want to be signed in is because then anything you might add to your cart will stay there. And that's kind of like, I always like to shop and then add things to my cart, and then I might wait to check out until like a Warehouse Wednesday sale or something. That way I can kind of save a little bit on shipping or build a big enough order where I'm getting free shipping. After you have made sure you're signed into your account, you can start shopping. And one of the things that I really think is neat is on the homepage here, Kate has like a slider that shows you all of the newest kit releases. So you can kind of flip through those if you want to see what's new, and then you can click shop just to go directly to the one you like the best, or you can shop using the menu up here at the top. Now, if you're on a computer, you're going to see this like mint bar, and it's got all of these categories on it. If you're on your phone, you're going to see, instead of this bar, you're going to see something called a hamburger menu, and that's the 3 lines. So click those 3 lines and this menu is going to pop up, but just in like a vertical format. But everything you click on is going to be the same after that. Let's just talk about what each of these sections are. New releases is always going to be the newest stuff that Kate has released. Right now, if you go in there, it's going to be all of the newest kits. But sometimes throughout the month, Kate releases new scripts or icons or whatever. Those are always going to be right there. If you see a post in the Facebook group or on Instagram or something that says, oh, new release, then the fastest way to find that would be to go to that new release section. Then you have the kits and mini kits section. This is where you're going to find all of the designs, like anything cute, like this back to school thing we're looking at right here. Anything like that with a design that is new for a month is going to be in the kit and mini kit section. And these are going to be organized in a couple of different ways. You can browse through everything for that year, or you can browse based on what kind of planner you have. So if you're looking for a monthly kit and you have an Erin Condren 7x9, you would click this Erin Condren 7x9 monthly, and it will show you everything that has to do with that planner and those types of stickers. So you can kind of scroll down here and see all of the different planners that Kate makes, specific stickers that match the sizing and setup of those planners. And there's also here make your own monthly, which is more generic, and that will fit many different planners, and you can easily cut it down to fit, and everything's kind of like modular, so you can use it however your planner is set up. Don't be discouraged if you don't see your planner here, because a lot of these stickers will fit. And if you're not sure, you can look at the description. Kate very generously includes a lot of sizes in the descriptions of all of the stickers. So if you see something that might be similar, you can kind of look and make sure it fits. That's actually something I like to do, is I like to try out all kinds of different stickers to see what works in different places. And also I like to help other people figure it out too. So if you can't find what you're looking for, let me know, and I'm happy to help figure out a solution for you. Also, you can either ask here in the comments or go into the Facebook group. I will link PlannerKate's Facebook group in my description. You can join that and ask in there. Everybody, we all love planners and we all love planner stickers, so well, everybody's happy to help. If I ever see those, I usually try to help figure out that kind of thing for people. And then whenever you get to the weekly kit section, this is one of the questions I see the most, is how do I find the weekly stickers for my planner? So the weekly kits are a little bit different in that many of your planners are going to use the weekly samplers and the weekly add-ons. So that one isn't specifically broken up by planner because it's kind of like a standard size. Your full boxes and your labels and everything are all going to be sized for 1.5 inches, and so they fit your Erin Condren vertical. The Erin Condren hourly is slightly wider than that, but they do fit. So I actually prefer that look. I like it to have that little extra breathing room. So if you're looking for weekly sticker kits for certain planners, your main sheet is going to be this weekly sampler listing and the weekly add-ons. The weekly sampler is the main sticker kit you're going to find at PlannerKate for many planners. It's going to have all of the things you might use in a weekly spread. It's got a couple strips of washi, it's got a full box, it's got a bunch of labels and scripts and icons, almost everything you're going to need. It's kind of like start there. Especially if you're new to planner stickers, I always suggest just start with a weekly sampler sheet, and you can kind of figure out from there what you like and what you don't like, and then purchase like full sheets of specific components that you know you like and use often. But the weekly samplers are a really great place to start, and then the weekly add-ons just kind of like have little specific add-ons that are more tailored to a certain planner, such as checklists or date covers for your specific planner. So when you click on that, you'll be able to pick from the drop down. So let's actually click on that, because that is a big part of your shopping, most likely, if you're looking for sticker kits. So we'll just pick this one because I like the colors. And this is what you're going to see on a weekly listing. So this is the sampler sheet, and you can click through all of the different sheets that are part of the weekly listing. And this one is called the weekly sampler. This is sheet C. This is the one that I was talking about. That is your basic, all of the stickers you will probably need in a weekly kit design for your planner. You've got a full box, you've got a ton of label options here. You've got pattern labels and these and these and these and these. Look at all of these scripts and icons you get. You've got your weekend banner, some little deco bits, and then 2 strips of washi that will cover like your 7x9 planner, and then just some other little squiggly things. Everything on here is very versatile, and you can use all of it. And then if you want, you can add to this. If you know you like full boxes and you want one in every column, then you would grab sheet A, and there's 2 different sizes. You can get the rectangle ones, which are the standard ones for like your Erin Condren vertical, or you can get the square ones, which fit other planners too. So you can click over here in the description where it says read more. Each sheet is going to have the number, which you will see in the top right corner of these images of the sticker sheet, so you know you're looking at the right thing. And this is going to tell you the sizing, so you can measure your planner and decide if that's going to work for you. And they all have different measurements and things where it's relevant. And if you click through here, say you want a lot of washi, there's a ton of washi on the sheet. You've got different widths and everything. This is that sampler again. And then you can pick different checklists that match your planner. And the checklist sheets will come with labels as well, so that might be a good way. If you want more labels, you can, maybe get this sheet and this sheet, and then you'll have all the checklists your heart desires and plenty of labels too, and you even get a couple pieces of thin washi. And then the last one in here is the functional sampler. I love this one. If I decorated my weekly spreads often, this is probably the one I would be purchasing, because it's got everything my little heart desires. We've got lists, and you've got icons for the week for dinners, and different headings for your like your dashboard pages and your notes pages. You've got a whole month's worth of date dots to go on these date covers here, and some extra washi over here on the side, and just some more fun labels. So these are very versatile, and you can come up with all kinds of ways to use these. But this is your main listing for your kits. Now, I wanted to show you here where this is where you pick from the drop down. So you can click through and find the sheets you want, and then you can grab them from the drop down here. So all of the listings are going to be set up that way, and they all kind of have the drop down where you're going to pick the sheet you want. There isn't a one thing to buy all the sheets. There's just too many options. It's just not possible. So there's so many different ways to pick and choose for which planner you need. There's just no way to say, give me everything. But you can easily just go in and just pick. You can even do it here. If you know what you want and you don't need to go read the descriptions, you can just pick it straight from here and then add to your cart. Okay, so then the difference between kits and mini kits. Kits have monthly sticker sheets that are specific to that month. Mini kits are only for the weeklies and the dailies. However, there is a make your own monthly, which I will show you here from the monthly section. The make your own monthly is just like a generic sheet. I may have mentioned it earlier, but you can pick the size of your planner with 8.5 by 11, 7 by 9, or A5, and then you just have this, and it doesn't have a month on it. You can select the months, like if you want months to go on there, you can get a sheet of those. But this is all just very modular, and it's made to fit many planners. And if, you may have to trim it a little bit, like to accommodate for the certain size of the heading on your planner, but for the most part, trimming it isn't going to make it not work. So consider those as well if the kit you want, if the design you want is not available as a full kit. You can still get a monthly spread out of it. And then we also have, here are the different listings for monthly, weekly, and daily, and then the budget kits. Those again are monthly sheets, so they're only going to show up in the designs that start with kit versus MK. So this is what you have as far as the sheet number. So speaking of sheet numbers, that is going to be your friend as well, because if you just type in this kit, like say you like this design, you can type in up here MK742 and then click search, and then everything with that design is going to come up. And it's just easy to find what you need, so that you can look at, oh, here's some add-ons, I like icons to match, so I want to look in this. But again, there's so many different planners that you could look through some of these and find something that works in your planner. So for example, we've got the dashboard planner, which is the planner that I'm currently using, and this is the sampler sheet for the dashboard planner. And all of these stickers are made to work with that specific planner. However, if you look at these, the labels that are on this add-on sheet here, you can see how wide they are. Well, those also work in a 7x9 daily duo, or if you have 7x9 compact vertical, those are all going to fit. So you can kind of like mix and match there if there's a sheet that has stickers on it that you might want to use more. So for example, if you go and look at the daily kit, so if you pick the 7x9 daily duo, you can see here you can get a whole sheet of these pattern labels, and these are the same width as the days in your dashboard life planner. So you can kind of come into the daily duo section and get more labels if you like that pattern. I really like this sheet for the week at a glance sampler because I prefer this look of date covers over the date covers that kind of take up too much space. It's just a personal preference, but so if I wanted to cover my dates with just to add some more color and fun, but still kind of keep it simple, I might come in the daily duo section and get this sheet because it has so many different things on it that might work for my planner. Now I haven't tested this one yet because this has these like little 4 dots here to go over the checklist section of the week at a glance page in the daily duo. I'm not sure if those would match up with the lines in the dashboard, but hey, let's add this to the cart. This is sheet DD7. I'm gonna add this to my cart and get a sheet to see if it matches, you know, if it matches and works in my dashboard planner, because this is cute. And then I already have a sheet of date dots that I might use if I wanted to add the date dot as well. And yeah, it looks fun, so let's try that. The next option on our menu is stickers. Now, we looked at the kits and mini kits, and remember that was everything that is a design or like, you know, a new set of colorful designs and patterns for that month. Stickers is where you're going to find everything else. That's where you're going to find all of your scripts, all of your functional labels, all of your icons. Those kinds of things are all going to be in this section. And you can go and shop by the colorway that you like, which Kate always does the Erin Condren colorways. We've got the standard colorful, both bold and muted. Those are both of your Erin Condren monthly colorways. Bold is just like the ones you're going to find on your planner tabs, and muted is just slightly less bold. And I like them both. And then you also have PlannerKate's specific colorways, which is PlannerKate Rainbow, which is a very colorful colorway, PlannerKate Earth, which is a more muted pastel earth tone colorway, and then PlannerKate Neutral, which is like your blacks and whites and grays. So those are going to be all of your functional labels. And
even scripts and some things if you just want to search for a specific colorway that you like the best. Or you can go into the icon section and there's different styles of icons. Of course, my favorite is the BW icons, and I love these so much. And you can just kind of search through and find all of the BW icons that you could ever want and need. And then there's also the doodles are in here as well, if you like those doodly icons, and also the doodle girls, I believe, live in this section too. Labels, these are all of the labels that you might want, full sheets of a certain kind of label. You can get them in different colorways. These are not going to have designs or anything on them, and they're going to be in those standard colorways and not the ones that match the kits. Of course, if you have these, you can easily find colors that match the kits if you need extras that coordinate well. This is where you're also going to find your header labels and dash labels, which is what I really like to use on my monthly plans. And that is the label section. In the scripts, this is where all of the scripts live. Now, the scripts can be kind of confusing, and they probably need a whole video for themselves. There's so many different things to consider here, but if you're looking for some very basic words like to do or payday, you can try in the font listings first, and this is where most of the basic things like your days of the week or your months are going to live. But then also, if we go down here to the bottom, there's going to be some options for those basic words that I was talking about, like payday, laundry, day off, pay bills, all those basic words in most of the scripts that you can get in Kate's script offerings. Now, if there's not a word here that you want, go to scripts and custom scripts. Currently, as I'm filming this, custom scripts are down and not able to be purchased, so there's nothing here for me to show you. The main thing I want to note about custom scripts is that you want to make sure you're checking the read more or description section of that listing, because it's going to have instructions on things you need to know, whether the font you want is all lowercase or all capital letters, or if there's no numbers or whatever it is. That's stuff that you want to make sure you know, and then you're just going to have it in the box exactly like you want it to look. So if it's all capital, if you want your word written in all capital and that font allows all capitals, then go ahead and type it that way. And you can also add a checkbox or not too if you like to have a checkbox on your scripts. So those are your options there. Again, there's so many other scripts to choose from that I just can't go through them all in this video. Your basics section is all of your things you might need when setting up your planner. This is where you're going to get those full page sticker sheets. That's in the vision board / dashboard section. Date dots, days of the week, all the trackers and stuff are in there, checklists, all kinds of things in here. So definitely browse this section if you're looking for something specific, especially at planner setup time. Organization is where you're going to find all of the albums and sticker books and anything that has to do with organizing your stickers. You're going to find it in here. I have a whole playlist about that. I will link it, and you can kind of just see what you need, see what's going to work for you and the way you plan. I really prefer using a reusable sticker book, and that's what I try to use as my regular planning, like where I pull my stickers from as I'm planning. And then I like to use the disc albums as like backup storage. And then we've got like a lifestyle section with clothing and hats and totes and things. The sale section is your friend. So reformat sale, anything that's on sale for reformatting is if Kate changes the sheet in some way or changes like the colorway involved. This is what's left over in Kate's inventory that's like already made. And so these are going to be on sale until they're gone, just so that, they can get sold out of inventory. So check here for things that you might be looking for, and grab it at a discount while you can. Of course, I've got the checkered flag stickers, my favorite. Those are my favorite from Formula One. But yeah, all kinds of stuff is in here, not just icons. There's all kinds of stuff, and it's fun to look through. And my code will stack on this. So I know I haven't mentioned my code. Maybe I mentioned it earlier in the video, but my code will stack on any of these sale prices you see. But pay attention at the end of this video when we talk about the anniversary sale, because there is a difference about my code there. So the last chance sale this is the first of every month. Kate will mark down stickers that are retiring. Just anything that's retiring, anything that's like basically clearanced out is going to live in this section. It's not necessarily a reformat, but it's something that's like going away. Now, I'm not sure why these are here, the new colors. I think that was probably a mistake, but yeah, so ignore that. Those aren't, you can see they're not on sale, but they're in that section. But everything else has like a sale price on it. And then Warehouse Wednesday and Misfit Monday. So on this is where if you want to get like a little like surprise blind bag, we've got Misfit bags. Now you can get these all week long, not just on Mondays. And they're $10 and you get a bunch of sheets. Now on Mondays, this section will be on sale in some way. Sometimes it's like a specific category, like it's all icons or whatever. And then sometimes there's like buy one, get one half off sale on Misfit bags. So if you're into the whole like blind bag thing and you want to try out some things that you might not have tried before, check out the Misfit section on Mondays. Those go on sale. On Wednesdays, this is not going to have anything in it, but in Wednesdays, a whole category will be on sale. And I usually will post about that on my channel or on my Instagram when it's something that kind of like fits my planning style and the stickers that I like to use. I don't always say exactly what stickers are on sale if they don't really work for me anyway. But you know, dash labels might go on sale, and then you would be able to stack my coupon code on top of the sale and get an even bigger discount. So sometimes what I like to do is on new kit release days, I will load my cart up with anything I want, but then I wait until Wednesday, the following Wednesday, when there's a Warehouse Wednesday sale again, to check out in case I want to get something. That's just a tip I have if you don't need your stickers like immediately. So that's the sales section. And then of course we've got the blog and questions and all the other things. The search bar is going to be your friend. So like I said earlier with the kits, you can type in the kit number if you know that's what you want. You can type in the sheet number if you know the type of the sheet you're always looking for. But say you don't know what you're looking for. Say you're like, you know, I just got a dog and I want to see what kind of stickers are available for dogs. You know, to help me organize my dog's life. Look at all these cute little dog stickers, right? But maybe it's back to school season and you need to figure out how to get organized for back to school. Type in school in the search bar. All of these cool school stickers will come up and you'll be able to pick. Look at this cute bus. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I love it. It's so cute. Okay, but you know, all of this kind of thing is going to pop up here. Anything that's related to school. You've got kits that are related to school. You've got scripts, icons, headers, all kinds of things. There's even a Misfit bag that has to do with like mom life and school things. Yeah, so definitely like just type something into the search bar. So maybe you're on a self-care journey. Let's see what comes up for self-care. Okay, look at that. We've got self-care, self-exam. We've got like skincare, shopping, retail therapy, anyone? And then maybe you are on a health journey, weight loss journey, fitness journey, something like that. Let's type in health. We've got mental health day. You've got health insurance, the words that say health, but maybe we should dial it down and say fitness. So we've got, oh, because this says fits, that showed up. But look, you've got all of these dash labels with the different kind of exercise you could be doing, all kinds of things. There's like weigh-in stickers, there's basically anything you're looking for. So use that. Oh, look at these. This is breakfast snack, lunch snack, and dinner. Workout tracker with calories, fasting trackers, measurements. There's so many different things. There's going to be like water trackers, that kind of thing. So just, yeah, use that search bar and find what you're looking for. And it's just fun. Like think of the thing that you're into right now or the new goal that you have and type it in and see what kind of stickers come up that might help you like stay motivated to reach that goal. So I think I have covered everything as far as the website goes. If I haven't, make sure you ask in the comments, and I am so happy to answer that for you. And you know, maybe I need to make another video, a part 2 of this, but just let me know what you think.
Okay, so now that we have looked at the site and kind of learned how to shop at PlannerKate, let's just talk about just planning with stickers in general. So if you're like me and you are forgetful, or you just get overwhelmed with too many techniques or lack of time for planning, stickers can be super helpful because they just help organize everything and make it look calm and consistent. So if we look in my planner here, you can see what I'm talking about, where this is a month that I've pre-planned. I've planned like all the stuff that I know is going to happen, but I don't have anything in yet because we're not in August yet when I'm filming this. I don't actually have all of the other things that end up getting scribbled into my planner the way this kind of looks a little more full. So this helps you kind of lay the groundwork of having a calm and functional skeleton, backbone, foundation, whatever you want to call it, to your plan so that you can see what's going on as you're making new plans throughout the month. And it's all consistent. We have the same types of labels and the same types of icons. It just helps your eyes and your brain just kind of connect with what's going on. And using the stickers, the number one reason I use stickers on my monthly plans is just because I can move them. So PlannerKate does have removable matte paper, which means it's going to work with any pen, and you can easily pick this up without damaging both the paper, and if you do it gently enough, it won't damage the sticker. I like to use a sticker lifter, is what I call it. This is like a little spatula tool that came with my Cricut. I do have these linked in my description, and it's meant to use to help you lift like vinyl or cardstock or whatever off of your cutting mat when you use the cutting machine. However, these are perfect for getting up underneath stickers and letting you lift them off easily without damaging the sticker or the paper underneath, and I can easily move it, or if the thing got canceled, I can just throw it away. So that is first and foremost one of the main benefits to using the PlannerKate stickers for functional and simple planning. You can also see here that I have a lot of other functional uses going on if you look closely. So my planner is a Monday start now. So Erin Condren planners only come in Sunday start, and I have redated mine to be a Monday start using PlannerKate stickers. And with that sticker sheet, I was able to get some days of the week stickers and also some plain white date dots, and I just dated the whole planner whenever I set it up. Now that way every month is dated and ready to go for planning. And I also added my week numbers here, which are some of my other very favorite functional stickers. I plan in week numbers, and it's really important to me to be able to see this is week 32, this is week 34, because then when I plan that week, I can easily just find the week I'm looking for and call it good. And sometimes I have things that I know need to happen during this week, but I don't know exactly what day yet. And so it's easier for my brain to connect that I need to plan that for week 34 instead of saying the week of August 18th through the 24th. So it's just an easier way for me to plan. And I love that Kate has a sheet of week number stickers that I can just easily add. They fit perfectly over here on the side, and I just like using them there. So that's just another way that PlannerKate stickers end up being super functional. I love the variety of BW icons. So the BW icons are the icons that are they're very plain, but they also just have that little hint of cute with the little heart. I am currently reorganizing all of my BW icons, but I have here a set of all of the icons that I need to organize into my books, and some new ones that I just purchased. And I love that they have a consistent look, and they mean something. So you don't have to write out savings deposit. You can just use the piggy bank icon. And the same with, this says that there's a race this day. I love Formula One, and so we have checkered flag icon, and I can easily just go ahead and put these on when I know there's a race that week. So I know that this is a race week and that there's other things going on that weekend that I'm going to want to kind of just be aware of. And then just reminders. So this one here reminds me that I want to, it's a monthly recurring task, and it would make my planner super messy if I wrote all those monthly recurring tasks, as well as all of my events and appointments and other things going on. So I use an icon that's small and unassuming. It's just very calm and black and white with just a little hint of color to match our monthly color scheme. And it just reminds me that I need to resubscribe to that thing this day, and there you go. And I love that you can also use icons to indicate things where you just don't have a whole ton of space to write. This is the first day of school. This is a tennis match. This is an event at my church. And I know that because I have the icon there that represents those things. This is an orthodontist appointment, So it really helps keep things calm and clean and tidy, because no matter how nice your handwriting is, whether you like your handwriting or not, when there's a lot of it on the page, it all just becomes a jumbled mess sometimes for some of us with the way our brains work. And then it just makes you, instead of looking at your plans and seeing like an organized plan, you see a jumbled mess and you're just stressed out, and you don't want to go into planning something with that stressed out feeling. So for me, using consistent stickers and using icons and making it to where it's not messy just really helps me be calm when I'm getting into planning. Also, using stickers is fun. I know if you're a decorative planner, you know what I mean. You love how fun it is to put stickers on the page. And even if you're like me and you're not necessarily a decorative planner, you can't make it work for how your brain works, you do understand that it's fun and that you want to do it. Still, putting these functional stickers down is just as fun, trust me. So there's a little bit of science behind this, and I'm not super scientific, but there is just a psychological principle behind how it's like, the behavior charts and chore charts from when you were a kid. It's just satisfying to put the sticker down. And if you can kind of incorporate that into your planning, it helps you. If this is your goal to save money and you put down your savings goal sticker, and it's just a fun little thing that tells your brain, I want to do this thing. I want to accomplish this goal. Every month I want to deposit money into a savings account. And you're teaching your brain that that's important. And again, with the dopamine hit, it's like the, what do they call it? The feel-good chemical. It just gives you that sense of accomplishment, in your brain, the dopamine that is released when you put the sticker down. It just gives you, in your brain, like I said, it teaches your brain. It gives you that good feeling. So I know it might seem silly, but it's true and it happens. It's also just a visual marker that you are working on your goals. So you could even use a chart. I think I might have one up here. So here, this is my savings and budgeting page here. And this is a chart, also a sticker from PlannerKate. It's a full page sticker. And I added some other stickers here, but you can see that I have this broken out into my savings goals, like my sinking funds, and just some bills that I pay out of a specific account that I keep track of. And I've used these check mark stickers here that are PlannerKate stickers. I might have a sheet. Yeah, they're right here, V64, and they're in the Erin Condren colorway. But just putting the sticker down on this chart and watching it fill up as I make those deposits and pay those bills, it's just that visual progress of seeing that chart fill up. It's satisfying. It's a sense of achievement. I'm completing these tasks, even very small tasks, like paying a bill, whether it's big or small. It's a sense of accomplishment. And then it just makes you want to plan. Whenever you are using stickers, you just want to do it. You want to play with the stickers, and so it helps you remember to come sit back down and plan and play with those stickers. Maybe you place your sticker order, and then once they come in the mail, you're like excited to go sit down and plan and organize your life and your tasks and your goals. And so it just helps turn that, like maybe that thing that is kind of like, maybe you're not like me and you don't enjoy planning, but playing with stickers kind of might entice you to come and sit down and play and plan and play with those stickers. So, those are just some of the benefits and the science behind wanting to use stickers. So I hope that was all helpful for you to kind of understand like sticker usage and how you can still use stickers even if you're not a decorative planner, to use them functionally and not like overly put too much effort into it. So a lot of my sticker usage is with my monthly planning. I dedicate a little more time to planning out the month, and I put the stickers down that I need, and then as I plan each week, it's all nice and neat and easy for me to find the information that I need. So I do have some tips for you other than that segment earlier where I showed you how to use the site. I wanted to mention sales and discounts and just other things that might be helpful for you in your sticker journey. So first of all, PlannerKate has a lot of sales. So if you join the PlannerKate Facebook group, you'll always get a heads up on that. And of course, when you're on the PlannerKate website, make sure you sign up for the newsletter, as well as you could sign up for my newsletter, or just following me here. I tend to let you know about the sales that I think are really good for people who plan simply and functionally. I don't always announce every single sale because there's some things that I just don't really find relevant to my style of planning, such as like the misfit bags, which is a really fun, if you're into like just trying new things, or you really like the mystery bags or blind bags, that kind of thing. The misfit bags are really fun because it's just random sheets of stickers that are still very usable at a really deep discount. Those are usually on Mondays. Sometimes they're themed, sometimes they're not. But that's a sale. Wednesdays are the big sale. Every Wednesday, well, not every Wednesday, we'll get into that, but most Wednesdays, there is a Warehouse Wednesday sale where Kate will take one section of the site, like we talked about earlier, like maybe the BW icons section, and all of those will be on sale. And so that's a really good day to stock up on a certain type of sticker. That's how I have always stocked up on my BW icons, is when those go on a Warehouse Wednesday sale, I tend to stock up on those days. What's really great is that because I'm a PlannerKate affiliate, I have a code, which is KK20, and you can stack that on those Misfit Mondays and those Warehouse Wednesday sales. You can even stack that on the markdown days. So the first of every month, you will get the monthly stickers, like the kit stickers. Those are the more decorative ones. You will get those marked down from last year. And so my code will stack on that as well. The biggest sales are definitely the PlannerKate anniversary sale, which is always at the end of July, and you're able to just get 40% off your whole order. Now, it works a little bit differently than the other sales because you can't stack my code with that. The way that sale works is it's the whole site is 40% off, and you're gonna need to enter the sale code, and I will put that up on the screen just to make sure I have it right. I don't want to say it wrong. So the sale code for that sale is gonna be up on the screen, and you want to use that and not my code. However, if you still would like to support me, and I would so gladly appreciate it, if you just clicked to get to the site through my link, and that will still let Kate know that I sent you, while you can still take advantage of the much better deal, which is the 40% off deal. So that way you get a deal, I get credit for sending you, and we're all happy. If you would like to do that, I would really greatly appreciate it. It doesn't change anything else about your sale experience. You're still gonna get the major 40% discount, and you're gonna get the freebie sampler, which I've already used, so I can't show you the whole sheet. I have the leftovers that I haven't used. You will get a freebie sampler, and I'll go ahead and put like a video of that on the screen so you can see what it looks like, but that's going to be free with every order during that sale, and every year Kate does that. So if you're watching this video after that sale, the sale that I'm talking about has ended, just know that every July, at the end of July, you want to be prepared, and you'll be able to grab one of these samplers. Now this sampler is on sale during the sale as well, so you get one free, but if you want more, you can purchase more. I also have a couple of playlists that I wanted to point out for you so that you can kind of get an idea of how I use stickers. This playlist is just all of my PlannerKate related. It's a playlist of all of my videos with PlannerKate heavy. So if I'm talking about PlannerKate stickers or something, I have videos in there that you can kind of scan through and get some inspiration. But then I also have my sticker organization playlist, and this one I get asked a lot about my sticker books, which are these reusable sticker books here. I also have the disc albums that I like to use. I have this is the 7x9 size. I have oh, this is another 7x9 size. And then I also have this huge 8x10 size, and so you'll see videos in there about how I set these up and why, and how I organize them and everything, so that if you need some inspiration there, because all of the sticker organization will be on sale as well. And yeah, so make sure you check out that playlist if you have any specific questions. And of course, if you have any questions, you can definitely ask, and I will try to answer them for you today. I'm going to try to keep an eye on comments today. I know I'm terrible at getting to comments in a timely manner, but I know the sale is one day only, so I'm going to make sure to try to monitor those comments. If not, you can always find me on my Instagram and DM me there and reply to my stories. It's just that if we haven't already spoken through DM before, I may not see it. So you might want to just comment on the post that's on my feed, because I'll definitely see that right away. Just for the most timely. I will get to all of the comments. It's just that for timely answering of questions, that's the best place to ask. You can also reply to my newsletter. If you are on my newsletter list, I have sent out a newsletter all about the sale with everything that you need to know. So again, if you're watching this in the future and the sale hasn't happened yet for that year, make sure you are following me in all the places. You can sign up for my newsletter list and get a heads up there about when PlannerKate sales will happen. So anyhow, I hope that this video was helpful for you in just kind of like organizing your thoughts about stickers and how to shop at PlannerKate so that you don't get overwhelmed, and just how to shop the sale and get inspired for different things that might help you in your functional and simple planning journey. Anyhow, that's it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing. And let me know in the comments what sticker that exists or doesn't exist would help you plan the most. Like, what are you currently using, or what do you wish Kate would make? Go ahead and let me know below in the comments. I'm excited to hear what you have to say. Anyhow, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.